Hello. Today I will be doing a video on false positive. A married couple is having a hard time getting pregnant, so they visit a well-respected specialist that the husband used to know when going to med school. After getting treatment, the wife becomes pregnant and soon after starts to suspect the doctor may have sinister intentions for her. When seeing the trailer, I honestly had no interest in watching this, mainly because the main character didn't seem interesting or likable, but out of boredom, I decided to give it a shot. And it's connected to A24, which is a company that does release a lot of decent movies. And it ended up not being all that impressive. It's a fairly entertaining movie that is aesthetically pleasing with a semi interesting lead. It has a very clean, overly sterilized feel to it. One of the biggest issues is there are way too many fake out scenes. In my opinion, some of the more appealing sequences didn't actually happen. The whole movie is just her having delusions and being worried and being suspicious of everyone. For someone who automatically seems to think something is wrong, why didn't she get a second opinion from a different doctor? A simple checkup would reveal what was going on with her body, and the movie would have lasted 20 minutes. Also, the movie has a lot of predictable outcomes, particularly with one woman whose acting was really bad. I'm not sure if she's just a bad actress in general or if she was told to act in such a weird way. I'm glad they addressed the magical Negro stereotype, because for the longest I was scratching my head at the blunt racism. The film does a good job addressing the lead character's internal racism and what she thinks of black people, specifically black women. She wanted to leave the suspicious white doctor and his pristine office to go to the voodoo looking black woman with the stereotypical African aesthetic, like she was a magical mammy living in a hut who was there to save her from the mean, evil, upper class white man. The movie was interesting but felt uninspired for the most part. It's hard to explain, but I contemplated whether or not I would even bother doing a review since it was very blah. It was just a very blah experience. But the last 20 minutes improved immensely. It did get goofy at a certain point, and it didn't match the other parts of the movie. It looked like it was supposed to be played up for comedy, and I didn't like it. Some of the performances were way too cartoony for my taste, or at least for this particular movie. And this is going to be a minor spoiler, but I am glad it wasn't a supernatural or devil worshipping type of movie. If I was that woman, I would sue the shit out of everyone. Also, the fake out scene with the babies outside the window got on my nerves. Like, that was the most annoying part of the movie, were those damn fake out scenes. And this was another fake out scene. Like, if you're going to show a scene like that, make it real and have the balls to go all the way. In conclusion, I give this a 5 out of 10. It was very average, and I don't really see myself remembering even watching this by next week.